BAJAN? BAJAN? You know?
All right, everybody, this is Borden Woodstock. I'm Shane Viking Hammond, and you all know that ain't my neighbor Greg.
The island sun.
But today we got a special guest. We have the chef who makes these addictive sauces, and I say addictive because everybody I know that uses these sauces always end up coming back for more and always wanting larger amounts. So these sauces are actually on the top of everybody's list when you see them in the sites online. And I just love having Jeff Davis here because he's going to be trying the sauces with me.
Good to see you, brother.
And he's going to be explaining the sauces since I'm terrible at explaining the sauces, man. To be honest, you've seen my videos. I'm just going to start bringing the makers on here. Let them do the talking because they're the ones that love the sauces and know what they did to make them. So which one do you want to try out first, Jeff?
I think we should go probably lightest to the hottest.
That would be the smartest move.
So just so we can taste kind of the subtle differences. So this would be tomato brulee would be the kind of most mild. And the main pepper driving this one is the ghost pepper, but there's not a ton in there. I made this one for my mom, who is French Canadian, and it's meant for tourtière. It's a combination of Granny Smith apple and tomato with my own blend of pickling spices and of course the ghost pepper. So with that, I'll hand it off to Shane here.
And I can tell you right now, if you ever watch Spicy Jacks, that kid will destroy this bottle in a matter of a day. So, what is the addictive ingredients you're using there, Jeff?
Oh, that's
I can use to smell his own sauces.
Oh, yeah.
But hey.
It's good. It's good. It's funny because I'm not really a ketchup guy.
Either am I.
I'm more of a mustard guy, as we'll find out soon. But for the ketchup lovers, I wanted to have something that would kind of be in their purview, and I wanted them to have something to enjoy as well. But I had to make sure I liked it. So it's a little bit more on the savory side than a ketchup. So like a ketchup would be really sweet, whereas this is less sweet and more kind of savory.
I am definitely not a ketchup guy, but I can already tell you right now, I've tried this stuff. So. This is actually not ketchup to me. So let's try her out. I forgot to mention, my beautiful wife Tiffany is in the background, just so you all know.
Hello.
Tiffany?
Oh, wait. Hello!
Where's
Hello.
your spoon?
Oh,
Here.
I didn't bring
I haven't
It's okay.
used it yet. I know you like this one.
I really do. I could drink the whole bottle. Like, it is tasty.
Yeah, see?
Oh, nice.
I don't get a ketchup taste at all on there. Like, I get the remnants of, you know what I mean, what you would use ketchup for.
Yeah.
But it actually has a great taste in it. Like, is it got tomato? Like, is that?
It has, yeah. I'm using the kind of the Roma or like a San Marzano style tomatoes. So it's like the sort of the it's not your regular beefsteak style. That one, they're more like the Italian style. So they're a little more what you would use for like a tomato sauce on a pizza or something like that.
I'm actually getting a little kick out of that.
Yeah, it's not bad. There's a little bit, you know.
Like, the first time I
I
ever tried it out, man, I swear I didn't think I got a kick. Well, you know what? I probably tried a bunch of sauces beforehand, so I didn't get the kick.
Yeah.
This is the first sauce I'm trying today, and I'm actually getting that little tingle, man, which is quite nice.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
Glad you like it.
Everybody can enjoy that.
Yeah, it's not meant to put you in the hospital or anything with heat. It's supposed to keep you coming back. Oh,
Tiffany got her spoon.
It was so sad when we ran out of this stuff.
Oh, I got more.
I put it in.
I'll get you a bucket.
Like zucchini boats. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
with the little
Oh.
cheese on it. And
Good idea. That's a good idea.
It's very good.
I need these ideas. You gotta take pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you make those little homemade pizzas.
Because all
Great sauce to lay on top of there. Because like I said, I'm not a tomato sauce kind of guy. But that, you just spread it onto a small personalized pizza.
Oh, yeah.
It's just so good.
So yeah, like I solely created that for tortilla, which is like a Canadian style meat pie. But people are using it for like as a seafood sauce, like with a shrimp cocktail or something. Like that seems to be really good. Others are putting. Someone sent me a picture of a.
Tell me it wasn't J-Bob, though.
No. J-Bob likes it.
Oh,
but,
J-Bob loves this stuff,
I
man.
gotta get him something special. But someone sent me a picture of a breakfast hack, which was a bagel with cream cheese and a ring of that like around it, and it was like their breakfast thing. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I
I find that tastes like a high class sauce. That's like
Good.
something you would have out,
Good,
like
good.
you know what I mean, with all the food out there,
Thanks.
people dip it in there. That actually is really good. Now we're gonna get on to something even more exciting for Viking Heat.
Yeah.
Which one are we going to?
I would say the next in level of heat would probably be envy, and I have to hand it to my friend here. The story behind this is interesting because we happen to be part of the Sons of Fire, Canadian chapter, and through the Sons of Fire we did something called like the makers created, and not just the makers, other people.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Trust me,
Unfortunately,
we all heard about the non-sauce maker that made Verde.
Congratulations, Jamie Parise, for your expertise. But anyways, we did the Verde Wars, and I made a Verde. It came in second behind Jamie. So kudos to Jamie. Big respect.
You know
But-
his head's swelling right now.
Exactly. But well,
Jamie, I don't think the subscribes to Board and Woodstock, so you know what? We can talk all we want,
Well-
and he won't even watch.
well deserved. We'll take it up with Jamie when we see him. But the thing is, what I did was I took my second place entry and decided to make it better. So that's why we've got Envy here. And the reason it was called Envy is in part because Shane here said, "Why don't you call it Envy? Because green envy." But to be honest, my other sauces are becoming envious because I eat this one all the time, and they must be looking at it going, "What's going on here, buddy?" So
I can tell you right now, if you haven't tried this sauce yet, you don't even know what you're missing right now. This thing is just the bomb.
let me pour
For
you.
Verde salsa sauce, man. Tiffany, when I brought this home, I said, "You want to try this out?" She's like, "Oh yeah." She took a look at it, smelt it, and went, "Well, it smells really good." And then
Chunky.
the next thing you know it,
You want some?
we had it on our meal that night right off the bat.
Yeah, it's chunky too. It's got a good chunk to it.
Oh yeah,
Perfect.
that is definitely a beautiful Verde sauce.
All right, cheers, guys.
And what pepper do you have in here?
Oh,
This is the specialty.
okay. Here's another connection from Shane here in Woodstock. We know a wonderful lady named Di at what's the greenhouse called? Van Dyke's.
Van Dyke's greenhouse.
Van Dyke's greenhouse, and she grew some Hallows Eve peppers, which are the main kind of the extra kick in this. So, but yeah, she grows beautiful peppers. I thought I would make use of them. And oh wow.
It's good. Good stuff.
That pepper is such a unique pepper. It just changes this sauce. Like, it makes it perfection.
On a taco, anything obviously Mexican, like enchiladas, tacos. This is like my go-to. I like it. It's one that I'll find myself just going and getting a spoonful of in at night if you want a snack, and it's like, oh, okay. So yeah,
And Jeff and I were down at Van Dyke's greenhouse, and we decided, he sees this pepper and he's like going, "Oh, let's try that," right? Both of us grab one, eat it. We both looked at each other and went, "That is absolutely amazing." And I'm like, "My mouth's on fire." And Jeff's like, Yeah, it burns. I'm like, I did not know if Jeff Davis was an actual pepperhead, right? Because there's a lot of sauce makers that don't handle the heat.
No,
this guy actually will sit and eat peppers with you.
If I can't eat it, I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a little thing for me. I can't hold everybody to that, but that's my philosophy. If I like the flavor, I need to taste it, and have to kind of pair it with something that to me works. So there's gonna be some secret stuff going on between Shane and I that you guys will please pay attention, because there's some really great flavor pairings with some really good peppers coming up soon for some sauce.
Oh yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
And just so you know, heat level wise though,
It's about 5.
everybody can enjoy this.
Yeah.
It's spicy, but it's not overly spicy. These are things you'd have with nachos. You know what I mean? You could put this on. What did we have it on that day? Well, you were.
I've been trying to think the whole time you guys have been talking, and I cannot remember what we put it on that day.
Well, we put it on pizza. We put it
I
on
put it on my quesadilla.
the quesadilla.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Perfect.
this on a
Yeah.
quesadilla
That would
just
be perfect.
blows everything out of the water.
Yeah.
And the brulee is good on bruschetta. Like if you make
Oh
bruschetta
yeah,
bread.
oh yeah. It's kind of like a bruschetta sometimes,
it
like,
is.
a little bit. Yeah.
I'm getting hungry now. We should have brought food to pair with all this stuff.
Quesadilla. What?
Quesadilla, bruschetta.
All right, so the next one I recommend trying would be my old classic, which is what I founded my company on, which is the BAJAN TYGA. That's the correct pronunciation, BAJAN TYGA. It's interesting because I didn't realize this, because my father is Barbadian, and the term for Barbadians is Bajan. It's also sort of like the patois, or the way they speak would be considered Bajan. It sounds like Cajun to me. I've always kind of known it as a kid, but of course you put it on a label, and you soon discover people are going, Bajan, 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 you know, like, so.
I actually literally pronounced it in front of him before we started this going, and he's like, "Yeah, that's it." And I'm like,
Shane got it. So no, but it's the one that I founded my company on, and it's been a top seller. I've sold more than 15,000 bottles of it, which is, for me is a small success, and I'm very happy people enjoy it. My family, my extended family loves it. I always gift them lots at Christmas, so they love me, I hope. Maybe not, but yeah.
He's being quite modest. This sauce you see all over the place. People that use this sauce brag about it left and right. It just hit some of our friends in the UK.
Okay.
And they were trying it out, and they all know about it and love it.
I'll be careful here. Oh yeah.
I love mustard, but to be honest, I can't really call this a complete. You know what I mean? It's a mustard sauce, but oh yeah.
So it's typical to what you would find in the Caribbean, especially particularly Barbados. So it's mustardy, vinegar, Scotch bonnet peppers, a lot of turmeric. So, and I use fresh turmeric root. So it's gives you a bit of a boost. I've got some friends that have a shot every morning. Like they like take a shot with their breakfast, and they're like, I can't do without it. They just love it. So
that's why I said people are highly addicted to this stuff. This one, I didn't even know Jeff Davis, and I already knew about this sauce. As soon as I realized who he was, I'm like going, damn, all right, now I know who the owner is, right? I'm getting in with that guy.
that guy's a jerk.
If he can make an addictive sauce that everybody talks about, then I know for a fact who I want to pair it up with.
Thank you, sir. Now, here's something that my friend Shane had to have. It's called Triple R.
I got it hidden behind the skull here.
Triple R. Now, I'm not manufacturing that one at the moment, but I do know that our good friend Heiko had probably the remainder of them.
I would try to contact Heiko, man, and see if
So-
he's got any left, man, and
Yeah.
like make sure you actually, seal a deal with them right off the bat, because these things, they don't be made anymore.
No,
And it is extreme. And I'm talking extreme. I'm Viking heat. I'm telling you right now, he brought this over to me. I go, oh, you make a super hot? He goes, oh yeah. I take a spoonful of this, and I'm like, I didn't eat anything, which I didn't eat anything now, man. So I'm going to be a little light on this. And I'm telling you, it hit my stomach so damn hard afterwards. I was like, damn, what is in that?
yeah.
And he's like, a lot of Reapers, man. And I'm like going, yeah, you
So-
think?
So this one, the story behind this one is that
It's thick and green.
a good friend of mine, Dimitri, who we call Dimka in town, and a local restaurant in Waterloo called Morty's, called me and asked me to make them a sauce that would, be incredibly hot. So I made a sauce with some 7 pots for them, which I thought was really, really good. And I get a call from the owner of Morty's, Jay, and he's like, Jeff, it's the sauce you gave me is beautiful. It's amazing. I love it. I'm eating it with fries right now, but it's not stopping me from eating. So I went back to the drawing board, and this is what I came up with. I said, yeah, well, screw you, man. And I dumped a lot of stuff. Again, I have to still be able to eat it, which is part of my thing. So I can eat it, but it is with some pain for sure.
So thick.
Yeah.
I don't want that much, Jeff. Jesus.
All right.
Would you like to try some of this, Tiffany? Just a little tiny bit.
No, I already put my spoon away.
All right.
Oh, you got to try just a little tiny bit.
Okay.
Here, just off camera. Just a little lick.
No,
Come
it's
on.
too hot.
No, come on, Tiffany.
I'd rather not ruin my evening.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It actually has a different type of flavor to it, though. It's that.
Reapers.
No.
It is unique.
This is something you could add to a chili, and it would give it a different flavor besides just Reapers. Oh, man. That's just sizzling up right now.
I don't need a toque anymore, guys. I don't know. It's pretty hot.
And what does Triple R stand for, by the way?
Okay. So, Triple R stands for Rosy Red Rectum. So in Barbados, an uncle of mine from Barbados, my uncle used to always say if something was really hot, he would say, "That's Triple R brand. It's Triple R brand." And I would ask, I asked him one day, "What is Triple R?" And he said, "It's Rosy Red Rectum." So, you get it the next day too.
It's still climbing.
Oh yeah,
It's just building up.
I think it got hotter.
I think it did. I think with age, that thing gets hotter. Wow. But anyways, though, this was a limited edition. It's scarce. If you're a chili head, try and find it.
It's very thick.
There
Just
is
that.
ones out there. Find it, buy it. You'll never see it again, I don't believe. Now,
It may be something else. I don't know.
yeah, we were already discussing something else already, just so you know.
I don't know though. After tasting it again, it's kind of it's giving me some pain. That's some serious heat.
I'll make sure Island Sun
It
still
sorta
makes
tastes-
us super hot
it
at one
sorta-
point in time.
Does it remind you of a Packy chip?
Kinda.
The Reaper? A
Oh yeah, it's all Reaper.
Yeah,
burn.
yeah.
It's
There's
all
also-
Reaper burn. It doesn't
there's-
taste like a packy chip though. That's
There's
disgusting.
also a lot of black pepper.
Yes.
Which really amps up the heat too.
Yeah, J Bob's favorite. He loves when people put a lot of black pepper in their super hot sauces, man. I'm telling you right now. If you have a super hot out there with black pepper, send it to J Bob.
Oh man, there's some sweat coming down.
Oh, I'm hot, buddy. I'm warm.
Wow.
I don't joke around, man. I told you from the get-go, that sauce just is a killer sauce.
Oh, the tummy.
Like, if you want to get yourself built up for, eating hot peppers, That's
bit
the
of that.
sauce to start it off with. Just try a little bit of that. Keep on going. Next thing you know, you're just going to eat rapers like they're nothing.
So
Because
I'm really glad we had the others first.
oh yeah, I wouldn't be able to taste a single one of these afterwards, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely no way.
Right on.
Tiffany, you dodged a good bullet.
Oh yeah, I know.
But anyways, it's great to have Jeff Davis here, Violent Son.
Cheers.
These sauces are phenomenal. Make sure you pick it up. Look online. Jeff, where are you going to get them online?
So you can go to islandsun.ca to get these three. And then go to the online Canadian hot sauce store, and Heiko and Angela may have some of that. But you know, Shane's been prodding me to keep up the heat, so we'll see what happens coming down the road. There should be some fun.
And we have a new product coming, so make sure you guys keep watching, because I'm telling you right now, it will come out this year. And when it does, it's just absolutely phenomenal. Everyone needs to try this. But let's break off from here, Jeff.
Cheers, buddy.
Always.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
This is Born in Woodstock. This is Island Sons. We're out of here.
Ciao.
Tiffany just left.